Hello everybody, this is just Zach from EnCounter Gaming, and today I'm going to be coming at you guys with a little bit of some small minor updates, or possibly major updates that are happening with a couple of events that particularly with one coming up and one that is coming really soon. So here's kind of what's going on. So first up, as hopefully many of you guys may have seen over on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Crush Counter El Paso, you guys may have noticed that there has been a slight change in the scheduled day for the original date that I had planned for Fatal EnCounter in February 2017. Initially, that tournament was actually going to be scheduled to be taking place this Saturday the 4th. Well, unfortunately, some really big personal circumstances came about over in my personal life, and part of this really is because a little bit of a change up ended up happening over at my work, and really because I really kind of don't exactly want to, end up losing my job over some sort of scheduling conflict. It kind of left me with no choice but to actually let the owner of the venue that I'm working with for Fatal EnCounter know that unfortunately, I have to make this small reschedule happen. But at least you guys are really good to know that Fatal EnCounter for February is not canceled. It is for sure taking place next Saturday, February the 11th. Same place as always, Military Gamer Supply. Tournament beginning at 5 o'clock with casual starting 2 hours early. So that is actually one thing that's going to happen, and I do actually apologize to everybody who were planning on coming over this upcoming Saturday, because, that was originally what I wanted to stick to, going by the beginning of Saturday every month, but unfortunately that just ended up being not the case this time around. And hopefully, I would hope that I can possibly end up talking to my boss about working some kind of arrangement out, even if it means possibly work on Sundays, which, who wants to work on weekends? But anyways though, in case of course some things like this do happen, I will definitely be letting you guys know over on all of the Crush Counter Gaming social medias. So that's actually the first update that's happening now. There is actually a second update that also came about. So now, as many of you guys hopefully may have seen in a video that I put up on our YouTube page, I put up a video mentioning that bi-weeklies were actually coming, and the date that I told you guys that at least I was really trying to aim for to make this begin was on March 1st. However, unfortunately, a little small money trouble started happening, which I can't really lie about, but some little small things started to happen in terms of some money. Of course, holidays, Christmas shopping, and all the hoo-ha. But aside from that, of course, with holidays coming around, and a lot of changes ended up happening, of course, involving my work, which unfortunately kind of left me a little bit high and dry in Christmas, although I am glad and thankful for what my family's received for Christmas. Anyways, so unfortunately, because of this little small financial trouble, as much as I wanted to try and get Fatal EnCounter, as much as I wanted to try and get Iron Fist Wednesday to happen starting on March the 1st, unfortunately, things ended up happening to where that isn't going to end up happening on the exact date that I was aiming for. But thankfully, again, I have talked to the owner of this other venue of where it's going to be taking place at, over at Game Vault, and luckily the people over there are really nice, and I'm very glad to let you guys know that while it may not be happening as originally planned, it is going to be taking place instead, beginning with the new target date being August 23rd. So instead of being in March like how I was originally planning, August 23rd is going to be the new target date of when I'm going to be getting when I'm going to be looking to get Iron Fist Wednesday started. And you know, who knows, you may end up expecting to see maybe some possible bonus tournaments happening over there, like maybe not Street Fighter tournaments. Hopefully, maybe I could probably end up getting some dedicated Marvel Guilty Gear tournaments happening over there, which is, of course, those are going to be the other two games that I am looking at planning on getting over there, but we'll actually never know because, you know, some things could end up changing, and, you know, there probably could be two other games outside of Street Fighter V that people could be playing. But again, these are just some small little things that are happening. So, of course, to kind of recap, Fatal EnCounter is delayed to next week for this monthly tournament, and Iron Fist Wednesday is going to be delayed to August 23rd, which is the target date that I am aiming for this time around. But just know, of course, that even despite these small delays and stuff, just know that this may be a little small bump in the road, but I am certainly not going to be going anywhere. And you know what? I certainly still have goals with how I want to definitely help with growing the El Paso FGC, and I certainly hope to invite people pretty much along with the ride, especially if you're from the surrounding communities from Las Cruces, Juarez, heck, even if you're from the Odessa Midland area, Van Horn, you know what, by all means, the more the merrier, the bigger it helps out my community. So again, I do apologize to everybody who were expecting for the original target dates to happen, but like I said, things happen for a reason, and hopefully once I actually get everything set and in motion, I hope for it to be nowhere but up from here. So again, I'm sorry for the little small change up, but I hope you guys can hopefully forgive me for this, because I definitely do hope to get the experience that I hope everybody has, make it all worth your guys' while. So again, thank you guys for watching, and take care.